Today is our first developer podcast.
Yes.
Something new for our business and for our market, but let's try to do our best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So main topic today is eco-friendliness, right?
Yeah.
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 Where planet goes, Frederick? What do you think?
Well, global warming. America seems to be filled with storms and tornadoes, and Australia's on fire and all of this stuff, right? So we probably need to do something, right?
Yeah, today is number we recorded on number 7 of February, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in my hometown today is plus 12 degrees. You know, like in Belarus is 12 degrees in February. It's almost it's ridiculous how it's possible.
Yeah.
Usually it was minus 25, minus 30, but today is something new coming. Looks like.
Yeah, in Sweden now there's barely any snow or anything either. So it's supposed to be the coldest month of the year, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Should we expect snow in Thailand? In future?
Maybe. So so we're kind of, let's say, we should worry, I guess.
Yeah. That's why we have to do something, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So but we're doing something, right?
Yeah. At least I was actually surprised for all my 8 years living in Thailand. I see that finally in 7-Eleven we don't have plastic bags.
Yeah,
great. Yeah, this is we need 8 years or even more years to realize that you don't need to put one packet in another packet and another packet, right?
Yeah.
So simple.
And and even the big shopping malls, they have big signs now. We don't give out plastic bags anymore. Yeah. They're selling reusable bags. That's all
good for business. Big business with recyclable bags also now. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
19 baht, per bag. It's a minimum for now.
In the other day, a big bag in Big C or something like that was 129 baht. It's good business, huh?
Yeah. So business can be eco, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I strongly believe that investing in sustainable business and sustainable eco-friendly stuff is really profitable as well. I mean, you don't have to redo everything in order to create sustainable living, sustainable environment and all of this, right? There's still a lot to be made when it comes to business. Yeah. So
that's why it's a new way of like now we get all of the information, all of the devices change our life a lot, right? And that's why people can see that it's difficult to hide something, like this. People can see that sea is full of the plastic, right? That's very important. People can donate from any part of the world. It doesn't really matter where you're located, in Philippines, in Sweden, in Russia, or whatever. For example, Bali, same for ocean dunes, they cleaning the ocean and whole the world supports them. This is really perfect.
Yeah, I mean it's thanks to the internet and the mobile phones and everything, right? The world is smaller. It's easier to unite the entire world for good causes, right? So for Ocean is one of them. It's I believe their business model is really, really good.
This is it's a foundation or it's a company?
They're still a company. Mm-hmm. They're not a foundation. They're not a non-profit. Mm-hmm. They're still a corporation, but I don't think there's any harm of actually making money while helping.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to. There's a difference, in my opinion, to do something just for a good cause. That's great, but it's not sustainable. I mean, you need to do something that's sustainable. People won't volunteer to work forever. People won't do. I mean, sooner or later you will run out of people to do the work. There must be some profit, The only reason why we destroy the world is because of profits, right? So now we can use those same profits to save the world. If people make money while saving the world, there's an incentive more than just saving the world. And for many people that's a necessity. Some people they do it out of pure goodwill, right? But some people they still need to eat, they still need to take care of their families and kids and all of this. So I think it's really good that you can make business and help the environment at the same time.
Yeah, this is sounds really good. Sounds really good. Even, I believe that all of the government in any country in the world need to spend more energy for environment education for the people, because let's say old generation, they live in different time, like when is all of the progress come really fast, for past 100 years the world is changed with all industrial factories, with the cars, which also we see big changes now. I heard something that in Thailand will be some new law about the electric cars and all of this stuff. You heard something about this or not? Some new tax, some reduced taxes or something, or something.
No,
like
but I would not be surprised. I mean, for the first time literally the Thai government actually takes a lot of initiatives to actually go eco-friendly and go green. Mm-hmm. So you even get special incentives now if you open up your company here that does support the environment. You mm-hmm. get a lot of it's easier for you to get work permits for foreigners and all of this, so it's really good.
Yeah, and also we work with Thailand Environment Institute also. We have a discussion with them, and they're doing also really great job for the create here in Thailand all of the eco-friendly and environment saving part.
Yeah.
Yes, this sounds really perfect.
I genuinely believe that the world is opening up their eyes to what's actually going on, right? But pretty much like you said, it all comes down to education. Like, I just went to the Thailand Tourist Forum and they had a really good point there. Like, it's not about not using plastic straws anymore. We're way past that. 1 or 2 plastic straws more or less won't change the world, but neither will paper straws. The thing is that we just need to educate people, like, why do you actually need a straw at all, right? Even if it's made out of paper, there is a process to make that paper straw. You can drink your water pretty much like we do without the straw. You don't need a straw. It's better to, instead of changing the material we make our waste from, stop wasting. That's the education that is needed, right? Use everything that can be reusable, recyclable. We try to recycle as much as possible that we can, right? We try to use sustainable material that doesn't need to be replaced, and stop wasting if you don't have to, so to speak.
Sounds really good. What is your opinion? People in the development business, specifically on construction business, they can follow this, I would say, not trend, but follow this nature rules, right? It's many ways to do it, using as much as possible eco-friendly materials, use more natural products in the construction and so on, right?
And also especially stop using the toxic materials. There are so many replacement materials today, including paints and cleaning agents and all of this that don't contain poisonous chemicals. So it's it doesn't really cost more to use something that's eco-friendly today. Most of the things, it's just a matter of supply and demand. Back in the days, like, only if you go back 5 years, if you wanted something that was ecological or eco-friendly, it came with a premium because no one bought it. Today, let's say the millennials, so to speaking, right? They're all for the eco-friendliness, they're all for ecology and all of this. So they created a demand. So now there's a very high demand for it. So of course the suppliers, they can now mass produce eco-friendly things. So the price point is about the same now. So you really don't have an excuse to not use eco-friendly.
Yeah. And also eco is like economy as well, right? So if you look at the back in the days, people want a huge units, people want a huge houses, big plots of lands, and only for, let's say, one family. You know, new generation don't really need it. New generation look at the small sizes. Everything have to be a compact. Everything have to be a smart designed and all of this stuff. That's why, let's say, it's a way of the, you know, most of the people, they just sleep in their units, right? And the rest of the time they somewhere. For them, community is more important than their own place where they stay. It's millennials way, right?
Even in Singapore, they started these new projects where they spend a lot of the area that they have for common areas. So you have your common sitting area where you actually go, like a cafe or something, inside of the building, but the units are very small. It's mainly studios with a bed and a TV and a place to sit. That's about it. They even have like almost like dormitory style, where you have a shared kitchen, and most of the things except your bathroom and where you sleep is common. So the only thing you have that is private is literally where your bed and your bathroom. That's about it.
And in terms of investment, it's a really good solution, because usually square meter makes money, right? So usually as less square meter you have, as more 1 square meter make you money in terms of rentals as well. This is really, let's say, if you look at the Phuket situation right now, it's land become to be more and more expensive every year. So then every single unit is more expensive as well. But if you want to get like real investment, you invest in the small units, and you have really flexible ways to use this investment, like how I see it.
Of course. I mean, like we said in the beginning, it's a matter of sustainability. There is no point of going over to caring about the economy, the ecology part of the equation, if it's not sustainable economically. It needs to be both. I mean, when we speak about eco-friendly, it needs to be both economical and ecological, right? So you do buy by square meter, we build by square meter, but then again, why would you buy more waste, so to speaking, wasted space than what you actually need? Supply and demand, land, we cannot really do like they did in Dubai, right, and just extend the island. It's
create new lands.
So when the land is finished, it's finished, right? So we need to use the land we have, and of course, as more and more land gets developed and not available anymore, then the prices will go up. So now it's all a matter of being sustainable in both ways, both economically and ecologically.
Sounds perfect. Like I'm really happy that we live in really paradise place, where is really right time right now, because we still have good laws for Phuket, that you cannot build too high, that you cannot build on protected land areas, and here is the supply and demand can follow each other quite good. That's why this business is really successful in this island. If you compare it to big cities,
of course,
many people think different. They think like, better I invest in the big city, somewhere in central bank district or whatever. But in reality, value is also different. Still Here in Phuket, for example, the amount of the property and amount of people who come here, it's follow each other, which is great. It's all a matter of occupancy and middle price, like for the property. And here is if you want to have for example low price property, let's say some hostels. We have quite a lot of hostels now in Phuket for backpackers for let's say 300 baht per night. Yeah. But if you want a luxury property up to let's say $10,000 per night or $15,000 per night, a lot of luxury villas. Here also you have this option. So you're in a great balance of the luxury lifestyle and affordable lifestyle, but all of this on the great island where is the amazing nature. Why people come here? Because of the amazing beaches. Yeah, it's you still feel that you have city lifestyle on the Paradise Island comparing to let's say other places, let's say to small islands where if you have some accident or something, even hospital is complicated, or let's say immigration office is complicated, you need to go somewhere so long. Here is in Phuket we have few, and it's quite easy, quite comfortable, and most of the foreigners like to live here, same as us.
Yeah, we do have we have a westernized infrastructure, right? So I mean, we have the high-speed internet. We do have the 7-Eleven on every corner, but we also have large areas of tropical rainforest, literally rainforest, and because of all of this greenery, it's the air quality here is amazing. I mean, I came back from Bangkok
comparing to big cities,
just a couple of weeks ago, and everyone is running around with literally masks because of the pollution, and coming back here, there's fresh air, there's a lot of greenery. It's literally a paradise island with a highway through it, right? It has all of the infrastructure that you need.
You showed me before some spreadsheet where it shows this Phuket one of the most clean place in terms of air pollution in
terms of air pollution. Yes, we're even lower than Samui, and so on. So yeah, I mean, there are a lot of restrictions when it comes to development and building in Phuket. So everything that's 80 meters above sea level, it's off limit. There's a lot of natural reserves and all of this that we're not allowed to touch or build. So as long as those stays there and we have the greenery, I mean, that's the one that cleans out the air, literally. So as long as we have that here, it's always nice. Even here in our little project here, we always have like a breeze. The wind comes in from the sea, goes up in the mountain, and turns around and goes back out again, right? So we always get fresh air coming in. That's one of the beauties being on an island like this, right?
Yeah, this one is we live in paradise. That's what I can say. That's why we live here too long. You live here for 16 right now, almost
15 years.
15 years. It's quite long. You've seen this island totally different, right?
Yeah. It's grown up. It went from just a few million people come here per year to being one of the top destinations in Southeast Asia. So of course, I mean, for a reason, I completely understand. You just have to look out the window and you see why.
Yeah.
We have everything that you could ever need or ever want in 500 square meters.
Yeah, and here it's easy to come here right now. So too many flights from all over the world.
Yeah, international airport, and even one more on the way, just off to the mainland, right? Yeah. So we have high expectations for the next 5 to 10 years as well, in terms of arrivals and more people discovering Phuket and Thailand, right?
Let's see how it will go. You know, like me personally, I feel here much safer than in other countries around. You know, like here there's this a bit Sabai style of living. People smile around, and you feel quite comfy, quite protected. You know, like
I never felt in any danger here in terms of even my wife walking the dogs in the evening time or something alone. I don't really have to worry about her. Going out in the evening time or walking back home from a friend or something like this. It's very rare that you hear anything
that's something can happen. Yeah, that's true. And now it's the main point for the government to put more in ecology education, environment education, sustainable education, to get people understand more and more, and build this feeling of the people that this is important. I think this 7-Eleven, or not only 7-Eleven, this plastic bags law is first step for it. Yeah. About electric cars, we have right now only one electric car is Nissan Leaf, as far as I know. It's 100%. Well, it's quite expensive for now, 1.8 million if I'm correct. But still, I think it will come very soon, and it will be really fast. You know, like it will change too fast from engine to electric engines. Yeah.
Another thing I have to mention as well is there is an actual school just for this opening up here in Phuket.
I remember you told me.
So it's by the Phuket Hotel Association.
Mm-hmm.
It's association with a lot of hotels here in Phuket, and we are also supporting them. And they opening up a school that literally educates children from an early age what is important about the environment, how to take care of the environment, and of course, like we spoke about, sustainability, to make sure that it's sustainable what we're doing, not just a short-term solution, but actually a long-term solution that we continue working for forever, hopefully, right? Yeah. So that one is coming up now in Phuket as well, which I'm very excited about. So we're going on several charity events, so if you have time you should go and attend as well.
Yeah. What do you think about water saving in Phuket? I think it's a good time also for government to invest in it, and I hear that they invest some big amount of money for restructuring the water system in Phuket. I read some article.
They right now in the government, they have set aside a lot of money for infrastructure, for for both water supplies, for even for the sewer systems and all of this, right? So water reserves, everything. It looks like they're genuinely trying to change it. Yeah. Right now, as we know, the infrastructure exists, but many of them are very outdated. Right?
Yeah, sure.
So it's about time that they update it to some real modern systems that can maintain and sustain. Mm-hmm. I don't think anyone was prepared for the rapid growth that happened here in Phuket. I don't think that anyone foresaw that it's going to grow this fast and to this extent, right? So the infrastructure tried to keep up, but building on something old and try to make it last doesn't work. It has to be switched out.
Thank you, Leonardo DiCaprio, to make this island is famous, right?
Yeah, exactly. Leonardo DiCaprio and James Bond, right?
James Bond, yeah. Now is everyone knows about us, and Angelina Jolie with her Thai Sakian tattoo, right?
Yes, exactly. Oh, we have a lot of we have a lot of celebrities coming here still, right? Jean-Claude Van Damme is coming here every year as well. Yeah.
Even he's, as far as I hear, he stay here near us in Amanpuri, somewhere in this area. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, let's see how it will goes in future. How more another people we will meet here in Phuket. You can get surprised when you see people in front of you. Yeah. So I really like your idea to create the AR model. It's I would say quite unique, and we already show it to some of our customers, and they was really surprised how you can have a model nowadays without using the plastic. And it's good that almost everyone can download it in the App Store. It's called Serene AR, and now every single person can look on his table how the model looks like. And I think we will modern it, make it more tractable as well in future.
Again, start using something that's sustainable, right? This one, no plastic, no PVC, no nothing is needed. Just your phone or your tablet that you probably already have, right? And you can do it on your kitchen table or wherever you feel like it. So no need to waste a lot of material for something that's probably going to be thrown away in the end anyway.
And from the first look, looks like older generations a little bit scary of this one, but now we see that millennials has become to be buyers of property or renters of property, and the more and more for people want to use not personal talk. People want to speak with the devices more, right? That's why I hope this organic feeling will keep in future. Then people speak with each other, but still following the world is very important to not waste. Like we said, eco is economy, right? Ecology, economy is here. Have to be a balance.
Of course.
Sound really perfect.
It's an exciting new era, I would say. You usually say that we're in the information era now. I think we reached more of an enlightenment era again. We're starting to understand what kind of impact we actually have done, and yes, many of the older generations, they're not scared, but they think it's too advanced with the modern technology, right? But again, it's us, the older generation, that kind of messed things up, right? And it's the new generation that has to clean it up. So this is the best way to support it and actually start right now. There is no such thing as we do it later, because later it will be too late, right? So now it's just a matter of doing everything you can, starting now, and then build for a better future.
I would say that one of the main point for the eco projects is greenery as well. As much as possible, palm trees, some other trees, and make projects looks really green, because people tired of concrete jungles. If you come from
that
the
at home.
city, you have this at your hometown and big cities. But this part I really like Singapore way, how they can balance it, and I'm still surprised why no one do it around, and why no one pushing for it. We one of the first ones who was really focused on it. Even in previous project in Diamond, it's a lot of greens. People really like it, and it's good point that it can save the building from the really not heat that much, because of the greens, and saving energy as well.
It cools it down, cleans it up, and again, it's about you can build eco-friendly and have the savings, right? So that's what we're doing, right? So let's see what's in the future.
yeah, like we have a great project, and let's try to do this podcast time to time. I think people interested to know what we are doing, and it was a great time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.
See you next time.
See you next time.